Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today we're back again, back with the Misfit Inc. Sims 3 Hunger Games Challenge Season 2. Jesus Christ, what a mouthful. I know this is long expected and long awaited, and in episode 0, of course, we're going to go ahead and show off the compound where these guys are going to be staying in, and of course, introduce the entire crew. Oh my god, they're already pouring out. Let's go ahead and get inside and meet them immediately. They're all just kind of sitting here, just kind of waiting around. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Alright, let's go ahead and meet these guys immediately. Okay, and our first contender is none other than Hulk Hogan. Now, Hulk Hogan was sponsored by Queen Kato. How you doing, Queenie? She went ahead and sponsored Terry Jean Bollea, also known as by his ring name Hulk Hogan. He's an American professional wrestler, actor, television personality, entrepreneur, and musician. Bollea enjoyed mainstream popularity in the 1980s and 1990s as the all-American character Hulk Hogan in the World Wrestling Federation and as Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the villainous NWO leader in World Championship Wrestling. A regular pay-per-view handler in both organizations, Hogan closed the respective premier annual events of the WWF and the WCW, WrestleMania, and Starrcade on multiple occasions. He was inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. He was signed with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA, from 2009 to 2013, where he was the on-screen co-manager. IGN described Hogan as, quote-unquote, the most recognizable wrestling star worldwide and the most popular wrestler in the 80s. Hogan is a 12-time world champion, being a 6-time WWF/E World Heavyweight Champion and 6-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Hogan won the Royal Rumble in 1991 and 1990, making him the first man to win 2 consecutive Royal Rumbles. So there we go. I know he doesn't have quite his famous mustache. Sims doesn't quite have that, but he always wears outlandish yellow t-shirts with his national colors and, of course, his bandana and sunglasses to boot. His traits are athletic, natural-born performer, party animal, virtuoso, and a daredevil. Believe it or not, he actually came out with an album, and he has been a huge promoter of music and, of course, a musician himself. So let's welcome Hulk Hogan to the scene. Our next competitor is Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is sponsored by King Bash, and his name is Michael Sean Hickenbottom, better known by his ring name Shawn Michaels. He's an American professional wrestling personality, TV presenter, and retired professional wrestler. He's been signed to WWE as an ambassador and occasional non-wrestling performer since December 2010. He wrestled consistently for WWE, formerly the World Wrestling Federation, from 1988 until his first retirement in 1998. He held non-wrestling roles from 1998 to 2000 and resumed wrestling in 2002 until retiring ceremoniously in 2010. In the WWF WWE, Michaels headed major pay-per-view events from 1989 to 2010, closing the company's flagship annual event WrestleMania 5 times. He was the co-founder and original leader of the successful stable D-Generation X. He also wrestled in the American Wrestling Association, where he founded the Midnight Rockers with Marty Jannetty in 1985. He would go on to be widely regarded as the world's finest performer in both the 1990s and 2000s. Michaels was inducted into WWE Hall of Fame in 2011 and naming him the greatest professional wrestler of all time. IGN wrote, quote, Michaels is the most athletic, inspired, and daring storyteller in the business, raising the bar for the entire industry with each match. He's a 4-time world champion, 3-time WWF champion, and a former world heavyweight champion. Michaels won 1995 and 1996 Royal Rumbles and was the first WWF's first Grand Slam champion. He also won the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year reader vote a record 11 times. So there we go. Shawn Michaels, welcome to the Hunger Games. And his traits are: he's ambitious, he's athletic, he's a daredevil, he's family-oriented, and he's a social butterfly. So let's everybody go ahead and welcome Shawn Michaels. Our next contestant is none other than Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin was nominated by Alex Garcia, and as you know, he was the leader of the Soviet Union from the mid-1920s until his death in 1953. Holding the post of General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, he was effectively the director of the state. Stalin was one of 7 members of the first Politburo founded in 1917 in order to manage the Bolshevik Revolution. Alongside Lenin, Zinoviev, Manev, Trotsky, Sokolinov, and Bobnov, along with the Bolshevik revolutionaries who took part of the Russian Revolution in 1917. Stalin was appointed General Secretary of the party's Central Committee in 1922, and he remains General Secretary until his post was abolished in 1952, currently serving as the Premier of the Soviet Union from 1941 onward. Under Stalin's rule, the concept of socialism in one country became a central tenet of the Soviet society, contrary to Lenin Trotsky's view that socialism must be spread through continuous international revolutions. He replaced a new economic policy introduced in Lenin in the early 1920s with a highly centralized command economy, launching a period of industrialization and collectivization that resulted in the rapid transformation of the USSR from an agrarian society to an industrial power. However, the economic changes coincided with the imprisonment of millions of people during the Gulag labor camps, the initial upheaval in agricultural disputed food production, and contributed to the catastrophic Soviet famine of 1932 and 1933, known as the Holodomor in Ukraine. Between 1934 and 1939, he organized and led the massive purge known as the Great Purge of the party, government, armed forces, and intelligentsia, in which millions of so-called enemies of the working class were imprisoned, exiled, or executed, often without due process. Major figures in the communist parties and government and many Red Army high commanders were killed after being convicted of treason in show trials. So there we go. Welcome to the show, Joseph Stalin. Good luck. His traits are: he is ambitious, he's hot-headed, he loves the cold, he's a snob, and of course he is a workaholic. So welcome to the show, Joseph Stalin. Our next contestant is Leonard Nimoy. Oh my god, Leonard Nimoy is the absolute fucking best. He was nominated by C. Reeves 1986. As you know, Leonard Nimoy was an American actor, film director, photographer, author, singer, and songwriter. He is well known for his role as Mr. Spock of the Star Trek franchise, a character he portrayed in television and film from a pilot episode shot in the late 1964 to the final performance released in 2013. Nimoy began his career in the early 20s teaching acting classes in Hollywood and making minor film and television appearances through the 1950s, as well as playing the title role of Kid Monk Barney. Foreshadowing his fame to a semi-alien, he played Narub in one of 3 Martian invaders in the 1952 movie serial Zombies of the Stratosphere. In 1964, he made his first appearance in the rejected Star Trek pilot The Cage, and went on to play the character of Spock until the end of the production run early in 1969. Followed by 8 current films and a guest slots in various spin-off series. The character has had a significant cultural impact and garnered Nimoy 3 Emmy Award nominations. TV Guide named Spock one of the 50 greatest characters, one of the 50th greatest TV characters. After the original Star Trek series, Nimoy starred in Mission Impossible for 2 seasons, hosted a documentary series In Search Of, he narrated Civilization 4, and made several well-received stage appearances. He also had a recurring role in the science fiction series Fringe. Nimoy's profile as Spock was such that both of his autobiographies, I Am Not Spock in 1975 and I Am Spock in 1995, were written from the viewpoint of sharing his existence with the character. On June 2nd, 2015, an asteroid discovered in 1988 was named 4864 Nimoy in his honor. So, welcome to the show, Leonard Nimoy, alive once again, just to go to the Hunger Games. Leonard Nimoy's traits is he's a natural-born performer, he's artistic, he's ambitious, he has no sense of humor, and he is absolutely friendly. So there we go, Leonard Nimoy, welcome to the show. Our next contender is Jennifer Lawrence, nominated by Daisy L. She couldn't think of anybody better to go with the Hunger Games than Jennifer Lawrence herself. Jennifer Schrader Lawrence is an American actress. Her first major role was as a lead cast member on the TBS sitcom The Bill Engvall Show from 2007 to 2009. She appeared in the independent dramas The Burning Plain and A Winter's Bone, for which she received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actress. Her first commercial success came with the superhero film X-Men First Class in 2011. Lawrence gained international fame for playing Heroine Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series from 2012 to 2015, which established her as the highest-grossing action heroine as of 2015. She starred in with David O. Russell's romantic comedy Silver Linings Playbook in 2012, for which she won a Golden Globe Award. a Screen Actors Guild Award, and an Academy Award for Best Actress, becoming the second youngest Best Actress Oscar winner. For her supporting role in Russell's comedy drama American Hustle in 2013, she won a BAFTA Award and a Golden Globe Award and received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. So there we go, Jennifer Lawrence. Welcome to the Sims 3 Hunger Games. It's going to be a little different than what you're used to. There's no cuts, there's no breaks, there's no buffet table. So I hope you're ready for this. Her traits are that she's charismatic, she's good, she has a good sense of humor, she loves the outdoors, and she is a social butterfly. So there we go, Jennifer Lawrence. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Our next contestant is King Harold Bluetooth, nominated by Cornelius Maximus. King Harold Bluetooth was the king of Denmark and often cited to be the first person to unite Denmark as a kingdom and bring them closer to the European Union. Not much is known about King Bluetooth. Bluetooth is not his actual last name. It's often cited that he's probably called that due to a rotted tooth in his mouth that appeared blue. He is most famously known for creating the Gelling Stones, which is the largest and most magnificent runic stone in Scandinavia. It's also called the Birth Certificate of Denmark. It has many Christian symbols on them, among the Christ figure and runic lettering. Harold Bluetooth put it up probably around 965 in the memory of Gorm the Old and Thyra Danebod. So there we go. Harold Bluetooth, welcome to the show. And good luck to you, sir. From everything I've been able to research, Mr. Bluetooth, his traits are that he's a heavy sleeper, he's hot-headed, he's mean-spirited, he's a supernatural fan, and of course he is a technophobe, being that he never had technology available to him during his time period. So there we go. Harold Bluetooth, welcome to the Hunger Games. And our final contestant is none other than Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield was nominated by the co-op channel Dangerous to Go Alone, which has YouTubers Harshly Critical and Mr. Craven. Now, Chris Redfield is an American Special Operations Unit Captain of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, of which he is a founding member, along with his longtime partner Jill Valentine. Chris is also the older brother of TerraSafe member Claire Redfield. Roughly around the age of 17 years old, Chris joined the United States Air Force, serving as a pilot and a marksman. In addition to flying fighter planes, he demonstrated outstanding firearm handling and was trained rigorously in hand-to-hand combat, knife combat, and took part in missions overseas. He has been described by his commanding officers as uncompromising, possessing unwavering dedication, and having a high level of adaptivity. However, Chris was constantly coming into direct conflict with his superiors. Unable to settle these disputes, he chose a path of early retirement around the age of 23 or 24 years of age. After leaving the Air Force, Chris started drifting across the U.S. and eventually got to Raccoon City, where his old comrade Barry Burton suggested he try out for the New Stars team. It was an elite unit mostly comprised of ex-military personnel and created to quell the increase in the number of cases involving terrorism. Chris applied for the Stars unit, where he was immediately accepted. Along with Barry, Chris was recruited for the lead Alpha team along with Albert Wesker as captain. Leading the charge against the Umbrella Corporation after the events of Resident Evil 1, he went on to go do his own investigations, taking him throughout Europe, Africa, and eventually winding up in China in the Lashang incident of Resident Evil 6. Being the only surviving member of his team by the conclusion of the Lashang incident, Chris, although still shocked by the death of his soldiers, decided to continue his duty fighting against bioterrorism in order to honor his fallen comrades. He's a man with a triple past, and of course he goes on today to continue fighting bioterrorism wherever it may be. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, Chris Redfield's traits are that he is athletic, he's brave, he's grumpy, he's mean-spirited, and of course he is a vehicle enthusiast as well. So there we go, Chris Redfield. And good luck to you on your new mission against the Hunger Games. Alright, so now that we got everybody here, everybody is having a great time, getting along for the most part. Let's go ahead and get these guys moved over to the next location. So Freya, if you could. Freya is our goddess, and she's going to be in charge of collecting the souls of the fallen. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get on that cell phone. And we're going to go ahead and move to the new compound. There you go. Everybody's gathered around. Man, they are really enjoying this show. Calm down, Chris. Calm the fuck down. Oh my god. Community bench was found by Jennifer Lawrence while dumpster diving. Jennifer, you are one classy bitch. Okay, so let's go ahead and start moving everybody over. Shawn Michaels, Stalin, Leonard Nimoy, Jennifer Lawrence, Bluetooth. Come on, Chris Redfield, Hulk Hogan. Everybody goes over. We're going to go ahead and sell the furniture, and let's go ahead and move into that house. Hopefully we're going to have enough money for it. Yes, we have enough money for it. Yes, I am sure that we want to move in there. So there we go. Let's go ahead and make this our active household. Let's do this. So very excited. Yes. Oh my god, Jennifer Lawrence. That is nasty. That is nasty. Oh, everybody's running. Everybody's just running. Hulk Hogan leading the pack. Down to their new digs. Alright. Everybody's in. Everybody's in. Everybody's smelling the funk. Okay, Fred, this is where you are going to be staying. Let's go ahead and get everybody to where they are going to be staying. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and... Okay, we can go ahead and just get everybody else in here. So, let's see. Leonard Nimoy, if you could, I'm going to go ahead and need you here. Go here. Joseph Stalin, I'm going to go ahead and need you here. Shawn Michaels, also here. Harold Bluetooth, let's go. Chris Redfield, yes. Hulk Hogan, absolutely. And Jennifer Lawrence, as well. So let's go ahead and get everybody going. If you guys could move over to the main house, please. This is not the main house. Everybody, hello. There we go. Everybody's starting to filter out. Chris is just so angry. Alright, everybody's making the way across the parking lot. Making the way in. Making their way in. Making their way in. Jesus. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hup, 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 hup. And once all that is done, we can go ahead and get... No. Go here. Stop. You are not going with them. Pause. No interactions available. What are you talking about? We can't lock this gate? Well, looks like there's only one thing to do then. Gonna have to go into buy mode and make it so. There we go. Now these guys should be boxed into their new surroundings. And let's go ahead and see if we can't make it somewhat official. I know for a fact we can go ahead and lock these gates back here. So Freya, if you could, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. No interactions available. Why is there no interactions available? I wonder if that means that we just can't lock... We can only lock doors. I bet you that's it. So let's go ahead and do that. Lock the door to everybody. And we're going to take this door and we're going to lock the door to everybody. So once it's closed, it is closed. And here we go. Here with the new Misfit Inc. Hunger Games office space here. We rented out a nice big office building for these guys to go ahead and coalesce in. We got quite a few things here. We have a gym or workout center. As you can see, Harold Bluetooth is on the case. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Harold Bluetooth. That's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is going ahead and getting it on. Along with Chris Redfield, Stalin. This guy's just looking at himself. That's fine. We have our movie darkroom entertainment center here. We also have a full stock entertainment place, including a jukebox, pool table, several tables for them to sit. We have a karaoke lounge for them to enjoy, a fully stocked bedroom, a bathroom, that poor Hulk Hogan is trying to take a piss in. Jennifer Lawrence is just desperately trying to take a shower in. We have a nice sitting area, and of course these are going to be the areas that we're going to have our competition in. There's also a fully stocked kitchen that they will not be able to use, but they can go ahead and utilize the cafeteria area along with the seated outdoor area. And then of course this is where the Weeping Angels are, and we will go ahead and place their memorial statues there as well. So wonderful, fantastic. Glad to see they're all starting to get in here. Looks like Stalin's just kind of a little bored, a little overwhelmed. Doesn't know quite what to do. It's nice to see that Shawn Michaels and Chris Redfield are just pumping iron, getting ready for the competition. Looks like Hulk Hogan. No, he's not going to go compete. He wants to talk to Stalin. Trying to make the best out of a bad situation, I guess. I guess if you're in a room with Joseph Stalin and you were able to speak the same language, you probably want to go ahead and figure out why he did everything he did. As it turns out, he's probably just a real nice guy, just misunderstood. Shawn Michaels just grabbed the basics of athletics. And some Sims seek to trim a few carbs from Chris Redfield. Fantastic. Jennifer Lawrence with your fucking bench, that's nasty. Great. So these guys are going around having a great old time. Looks like Jennifer Lawrence went ahead and got herself a shower, which is fantastic. Jennifer Lawrence, how are you doing? She's a bit embarrassed because she walked in on Hulk Hogan, but this is all part of the show. It looks like she's already hungry. They didn't really have a chance to eat very much in the last place. And too bad, Hunger Games started immediately with day 0 introductions and starting to get the hunger down already. Looks like she's going after some man meat of Chris Redfield, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Leonard Nimoy, just kind of hanging out. Looks like he's wanting to go ahead and jump in on this wonderful pool game. Oh man, this is so good. I like the personalities we have. It's going to be pretty volatile if anything happens the way that I think it's going to happen. I feel like we're missing people. We got Hulk Hogan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing? Where the fuck is Harold Bluetooth? No! What are you doing? Harold Bluetooth, god damn it, you get your ass in here right now. Go here. And you, Freya, damn it. Get your ass in here. Oh well, I guess you can stay wherever the fuck she wants to. But Harold, you need to get your ass back there. What are you doing? Fucking cheating. Cheater. How'd you even get over there? Oh, okay. Alright. You. Unlock the front door. Get over there. Get over there. No, I don't want to hear your shit. You cheating asshole. Go here. Lock the door to everybody. Everybody's locked in. See, look at you, you fucking son of a bitch. I bet you ate too. No, he didn't, actually. He didn't do anything but just start reading a book. There, Nimoy and Hulk Hogan look like they're getting along fairly well. What's this? Oh, Jennifer Lawrence is just a bit hungry. Not really into the whole thing here. As you guys can see, we still only have one couch that they can go ahead and sleep in. They have plenty of benches outside, but they can't really sleep in those. And everything else are single chairs. Looks like nobody's discovered the karaoke lounge that we worked so hard at to get it in the sci-fi feel. That's okay. I'm sure eventually they'll migrate over there, but we have a lot of muscle dudes here, so they might just kind of be hanging out in the gym, which is going to be good for them. Look at this. Shawn Michaels is still pumping iron, working hard. His hygiene sucks. He's got to piss real bad. He's hungry. I'm sorry, buddy. That's why they call it the Hunger Games. Breakfast ain't coming till 7 a.m. That's right. So here we go. I am super excited to go ahead and get this one started. I like where this is going. I like the layout of everything. These guys can avoid each other pretty easily, but at the same time they can. Oh my God! Who snagged the bed already? Stalin. Stalin snagged the bed. He's thinking about money and his position of power. Everybody's coming to the bedroom. They're starting to realize the dire situation that this is. Looks like Jennifer Lawrence is going to have to think about getting into a romantic relationship, or these guys are going to have to start swinging for the other side in order to go ahead and get their fair share into the bedroom area here. That's what I'm talking about. These guys' tempers are going to start running high. So there we go. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me here with day 0 or day 1. We'll call it day 1 of the Hunger Games. I know it was rather short, but this was just an introductory thing. And I guess I'll catch you guys next week when we start off our first games. So until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.